Just taking delivery of some cool trinkets, required trinkets in the form of cook chamber handles and cook chamber door hinges. And so I'm just gonna unbox these, semi-unbox them because I already opened them. But I'm gonna open them up and let's just walk through these items. I'm gonna set this on a super sketchy candle. So bear with me. All right. For starters, behold, this is a 29-inch stainless steel handle, and I'll show you I don't even know what you call it. It's not a hinge. It's just the piece of metal that's gonna hold this whole thing together on the smoker. So I'll show you that in a second. I had a gentleman by the name of Steven off of the Facebook barbecue forum. I don't know him personally, but he was just a great guy to work with. He fabricated these for me. So I'm not even 100% certain what he did. I really just kind of told him what I was looking for. I sent him a couple pictures, used some mill scale smokers as some inspo, and he just kind of took it from there. So generally speaking, I believe this is about a 1/2-inch bolt in here. And so there's a couple washers as well. And if I could take this dang thing off, it's all greased up. Look at that. Okay. Easier option right here. So this is I don't know, I'm just gonna say this is a 1/2-inch bolt, who knows? And it sticks on the inside of this inner thread that he welded in there, if you can see. And so essentially what's gonna happen is I'll be able to put, let's just call it the handle, I don't even know, the handle plate. Let's call it the handle plate for lack of a better term. I'm gonna stick the handle plate on this end and then I'll close it off with the bolt, and it'll allow this handle to spin as I open my cook chamber door. So I'll show you these little handle plates. Now let me add a caveat in there, okay? Before I show you this. I was using some inspiration from Mill Scale. Those guys out at Mill Scale, they build incredible units. It's like the Cadillac of smokers. Not taking anything away from the Sonny Mobergs and the JDs of the Primitive Pits. They're all great to me. I just like that look. I like that vibe that Mill Scale has going on. So I use it as some inspiration, and I found a picture of one of their 500-gallon smokers on Instagram, and I just fell in love with the whole way they set up the handles and the handle plates and the whole deal. So I sent that picture to Steven. Remember Steven, Facebook barbecue forum dude who runs a little Etsy shop. I sent those pictures to Steven, and what he sent back, as you can see, is a mock-up of the picture I sent him. Now, looking at that mock-up, it's really hard to judge the size in real life of what I'm getting. So me, I'm just kind of I'm a Wild West kind of guy. So I said, screw it. That looks good, Steven. Green light, send it my way. What he sent my way was this. Now, I don't know how big or small this is coming through on the camera, but I have a massive head, okay? My head is just embarrassingly big, and this is the plate in comparison to my head. Point being, this joke is big. It's actually way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. And when I first opened it up, I was slightly disappointed. Steven, if you're watching this, stay tuned because it's not your fault. I was slightly disappointed, if I'm being honest with you. But then as I started to kind of look at more pictures and started to visualize this thing on my smoker, fell in love with it. I fell in love with it. It just took a second to grow on me. I love the size of this thing. I just, everything that I own is all oversized anyway. So I like the idea of this. So let's just put this thing together. Let's put it together. See what I did there? And let's look at it fully complete. Disregard my dirty shirt, fam. It is what it is. So I'm gonna stick this washer on here, like so. I'm gonna stick the plate over top and we'll put that bolt. Golly, this stuff's heavy, man. Sorry, I'm probably gonna I have to do this off camera because it's just too difficult. I'm not sure if it's spinning like it should, but I don't really care too much. But it's also not spinning, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, there's no spin action to it, so that's unfortunate. Maybe he thought it was gonna spin. Or maybe I'm the dumb one, who knows, okay? But it's on there. Let's do the other one. If this is any indicator of how much of a handyman I am, then you guys have a small snippet into what it's like to try to build a 500-gallon smoker. I can't even put a 1/2-inch bolt in this hole. Hey, for everyone wondering, thank you for your order. Shop online at www.americanaftermarketsmetalworks.com. Gainesville, New York, and that's Steven, and he's a good guy. So hit him up. These were at my house in less than a week. You're probably wondering how much they cost. It cost me $140, and that was with shipping. Just saying, there is no price tag on properly constructed handles by a professional, in my opinion. Voila, here we are. This is a 29-inch heavy duty, man. This is real deal handle for my 500-gallon door. So now my 100-pound door will now be at least a 120-pound door. So yeah, man. Wow. Here we go. So that's one. We put that together. Super stoked about that. And it's not really spinning like I thought, but I wonder if I tightened it, or maybe I tightened it down too much if I loosen this. If we can get a little spin action. And it spins, bro! Steven, I'm so sorry I was talking shizzy bops. That wasn't cool, dude. Here we go. I just loosened it a little bit. And we have some spin action. Heck yeah, man. I'm super stoked about that. Numero dos on mail call is my hinges. And I'm pretty excited about these. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna pull a bolt from my handles so I can kind of show you what's going down. Oh, also, Steven sends it in this bubble wrap. So like, dude cares. Grabbing my trusted bushcraft knife. This is I don't even know if people care about this. This is a 15-year-old Gerber, what they used to call 15 years ago, a bushcraft knife. But I've had it for years and it's literally as sharp as day one. So I still use it. Okay. I'm just gonna pull one of these bolts so that I can demonstrate these hinges. Because I got another plug for you boys and gals if women are watching this. I got another plug for you gents, you ladies and gentlemen. And that plug is to an epic human being who I also have never met in person and only talked to once via social platforms like Facebook. But this guy, Mike is his name. I found Mike Walter specifically. I found Mike, you guessed it, same Facebook forum. And I was in search for some hinges. Now let's talk hinges for a second. If you watch Aaron Franklin's build, which I referenced in my very first video, technically it's video numero 0. That video I talked about Aaron Franklin's PBS series where he shows how he makes a 250-gallon smoker. It's not super in-depth, but it's the closest thing that I could find to, you know, a like masterclass on how to do it. So it's helpful. Point being is he showed how to make some hinges. And his hinges, you could probably make those for $10 a hinge, which is the route that I was gonna go. But then I posted in that Facebook forum, which I'll link the forum in the description. If you want to go read my post specifically and read the comments that people left, go in there. I think if you join that forum, you can search Marcus Frisbee and it'll pull up all the questions I've had through this whole build. So if you're doing this yourself, super intriguing to go back. You can read my questions, hop over to my videos, and then see how I figured it out, you know? But I made a comment in there and I was kind of asking about the L hinge, I think is what I asked. I don't remember at this point. And I had a bunch of people comment, and then Mike Walter, he commented and he exuded so much certainty and altitude with what he was saying. I was like, this fine gentleman knows what the hell he's talking about. So I sent him a personal message on Facebook. I said, hey man, I am looking to do X with my hinges. What do you think? He said, that's not smart. Do Y, do this. And what he sent me was, bam! That's like 1/4 inch thick. This might even be more than 1/4 inch thick. This is a hinge, okay? Side note, this is the size that I thought my handle plates were gonna come in as. I thought it was gonna be like this. And then when it came in like this, I was like, whoa. Couldn't you see how initially I was thoroughly disappointed? Because I'm like, how do we miss the mark like this? But Steven knew better than I knew how much I would love these. I love these so much. And I'm glad that I didn't get this size, because this, to me, having known that this is available to me, this is like if you go out to buy a truck and you settle on a Toyota Tacoma. My Tacoma owner, sorry, not sorry. You settle on a Tacoma when you could have bought a 2500 Denali, you know? Okay, off my soapbox. The hinges are super cool, man. So here's how they work. We got two little, I don't even know what these are called, whatever these are called, you know? We got two little support, like base supports. And then what'll happen is this main arm is gonna fit in the middle, and you'll shim a bolt in there like this, and I'll slide that so you can see. So these will actually sit parallel, so you wouldn't be able to see the back one, but for video purposes, we have these two, and then we have the main arm, and so you'll weld down this curve, this little beveled edge, and then you'll weld down, obviously, these two curved beveled bases. And what will end up happening is you would have attached a really heavy duty hinge to your 100-pound door. And so when you open that door, it's just gonna function like this, right? Open your door, you'll have a door stop, close your door, that's gonna work. And Mike Walter, again, is his name. For price purposes, I bought these for $120 for all four. I got four. It was $120 for all four, and I believe that includes shipping, or maybe not. So in my book, not too expensive for getting these made in high quality. And also, dude, when you're building this thing, like, you get to a stage where you're just tired of doing little shit yourself. And so I got to a point where I was like, could I fabricate or just, jerry rig some hinges and handles together for, a quarter of the price that I paid? Sure, yes. But do I have the bandwidth to do that when I have the rest of this project? No. So I just defaulted to finding some good quality dudes who do it for me and do it way better than I can ever do it, and use really high quality material, send it to my door, and call it a day. So that's what I did there. And last little thing I want to add, because as you can see, I love these mill scale. Like, I love mill scale. I don't know why. Actually, I know why, because they're freaking legit. But I love that little brass rivet thing that they do, the gold. Like, that's my speed, dude. I love that. So I'm gonna try to attempt to do that myself on my hinge. I wanted to buy their hinges with the rivet in there, but Mike, being an incredible craftsman and a good guy, I sent him a picture. I said, hey, how do we do this? He goes, give me 24 hours. I'll figure it out. 24 hours later, he sent me this, wherever this is popping up, and he had figured it out. He contacted a like commercial brass company that sells all kinds of brass. He tracked these down. This is a gold brass rivet, and it has a mushroom tip. And essentially what I'm gonna do, super simple. I'm gonna drill a 1/4-inch hole in here. Maybe like I'll do 3 or 4 of them, just evenly dispersed across the midline. And so then you drill the little 1/4-inch hole, you put this in, and then you pound with the hammer. The other end, so you tap that side off, so that way it's locked in on either side. And then you can just pound this down. You can flatten it out all the way. It's a really soft brass. It's a soft metal. So you can just basically you pound both ends to achieve that mill scale look that I like. So that's it, guys. That's it. Those are my hinges. Those are my handles. I'm super excited about them. I couldn't be more stoked to get those welded on and get my tank opened up. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around as always. And I'm being serious, man. I'm being dead serious. If you're like me, I watch videos and I do not comment, like, or subscribe. I am that guy. Please do not be me. And I'm going to hold myself accountable. And if I expect and hope people to comment and like and subscribe on my stuff, I'm going to do it to other people. So please, don't just subscribe, please. Just subscribe. I appreciate you. I love you as always. Meet and greet is the ultimate destination for the people in the back of the back who just love some damn good barbecue. That's it. That's it, man. You and I, we're going to build this platform literally one subscriber, one cold beer at a time. And hopefully we're able to build something that's just serves the barbecue community. That's all I want to do. Love you guys. Appreciate you.